Yo, hello and welcome to today's friendly competitive game. We have got two corkers of a team. We've got the newly formed CoHLLition, which we saw last week, and Bad Company, who we have 29 ST, I believe, Easy Company, LPF, 2 RCP, and the 390 69th Infantry. Now, I've never actually seen Bad Company play as a whole unit. I've definitely seen them in and around Squadline Battle, and I've seen some of these players played before. So I'm quite excited to see how and get a little bit more information about these guys and how they are going to probably team it up and throw in against CoHLLition. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic what we've got tonight. CoHLLition taking on your allies, BC taking on the Yaxos. It is gonna be on Utah Beach. Kickoff is in about 14 minutes when you get to this stage, so you know you're not missing much. You've got a bit of time before it happens. Well, we saw CoHLLition have their first game last week on Stalingrad. Didn't go to plan as Scars and how they wanted, but it was their first game that is under the belt now. They've got all their dust open. Now they should be plain sailing, and we will see how they're going to come back on that defeat against Red and the 14th last week. Utah Beach, one of the most popular games that we have in Hell Let Loose, along with Saint Marie de Mont and Saint Mary-Cleese. You know, I believe that they're the top three. But before we start talking on about the map and what the points will be, let's have a look at who's going to be playing today. Now, I don't normally play music, especially through this stage, so I'm hoping it's not too loud. I do keep sinking in my chair. So what I've done is I'm going to just lower it down slightly, just so I can kind of get to terms with how this is going to go in the future. You know, hopefully we can have a little bit of music, and I'm just playing around with it at the moment, but hopefully it's not too loud. I have just turned it down, so do not stress anymore. But this is what we've got today. This is the lineups we've got. We're missing a few players from the CoHLLition side, so when we're in the game, we will have a little look at who we have missed and try to get a spot. But leading the allies for the CoHLLition, it is Scars himself, same as last week. So let's have a look. We've got Spyros, Proximo, I can never say this one. Stop it. Yeah. Stot. I'm going to say Sot. I'm really sorry. Rax, Saticus, Pois, Danny, Panos, Para, Laka, Thunder, Kalizus. Guys, if you've never watched my stream before, you will understand how much I struggle saying some of these names. I can't even say the English names, and I say the same sentence every time I say it, but some people like it when I absolutely fail on these names. But let's carry on. We've got Nada, Toxie, Don R. Writer, I think that is Danny, Dancy there, Craven, Wolfie, Sully, Klance, Hitman, Goof, Najbal, Addy, AMT, Brother, Major Wolf, Pakov, Vence Vatra, Backwiz, Claus, Lederlappen, Donik, Kuf, Kapideki, The Great Sud, Vaha, and Massive Gonzo. So they are just a handful of players for the CoHLLition side. Let's have a little look at what the Bad Company are bringing. The Bad. We've got Sushi, Big Matt, Stalking Time, Pit, Lucas, Claus, Sonic, Mickey's, Barrow, Lankoof, Expulers, Sexy Champy, Asmal, Shaddad, Uncle, Azaki, Savannah, Squirrel Dreamer, Big Mick, Super Vachi, Good This, El Pangyo, Damien, Vitch, Cambor, Mini, Blah Blah, Jessop, Ollie, Tibax, Artom, Lama, Elia, Bagos, CRZ, Furo, Matt's Rabbit, McLean, Atkinson, big player, Ghost Wolf, Spinix, Simon, Marty, Ariel, Matchrius, Nasbrook, Stefro, and Executioner. Just naming a handful of these players, you know. Scars is one of the good players you've got to keep out. I haven't seen Elevator before, so I'm looking to see how he's going to be playing tonight. Danny's good, Proximo's good, Spiros is good, Leda Napan is good, Claus is good, Clancy, Wolfie, Vaha. Just a handful of CoHLLition team there, but there's plenty of great players there. For Big C, from what I've previously seen in Squadline Battle and just playing in normal games, where is he? Atkinson. I believe he was playing for UFR at one point. I believe he did, because he played on Foy against another company, unless it was UFR against BC. But I remember seeing Atkinson right at the front of the front line, so I'm expecting big things because he got a lot of kills that game. I think man of the match there. Executioner, I believe we've got Nasbrook in here. Yes, Nasbrook as well. Who we've also got X-Pullers. I've seen him around, so I'm really open-minded on to see how Bad Company are going to be playing today. But I think it's time to have a look at the map. So here we go. Utah Beach. Allies coming from the right, Axis coming from the right, left side. We've got WN4, Chapel, and WN7. Now, we saw last week with WTH and TL, it was on this map, and it was WN7. TL were the underdogs, WTH were the favourites, but TL did come out with that gripping and hold of WN7 throughout the whole game. So will there be another WN7 today? Will we see another repeat? We don't know. But what we can do is have a little look to see where I think each team will be playing. But let's have a look at WN4. So this is, let me just have a quick move. This is where I'm expecting BC and CoHLLition to kind of push in. I do think CoHLLition will try to take this particular areas here. I think here is going to be a hot zone for both teams. They definitely want to take this area here, because if they do, it gives them reinforcements to push into WN4, or vice versa if you're moving away from vice versa from WN4 if you've already capped it. I'm expecting the CoHLLition tanks to roughly be around here, with the BC companies tanks to be like in and around those particular areas. BC, I'm expecting to push up in from WN4. You might get a squad to go round, but we will see. I do think that they'll be playing on the barbed wire as well, feeding into the little gap that they have got here. But definitely they will have one team here. This is a choke point. This is where I think if you've got this area here and it's working for you, I think you're going to cap the point or definitely defend it. So it's crucial both teams go for this. But let's have a little look to see what happens if it goes to Chapel. Oh, a little bit higher. So let's talk about Chapel. Again, it has to be said, both teams are going to be still going for this because they can feed down and around Chapel. It's a good reinforcements to have, and it will be able to really do some work on Chapel or the next point. The river for Bag Company will have to be 100% going down. Just slightly around here, there is a building that you can put a few OPs up, and that will be able to reinforce your push into Chapel. Every time we are seeing Axis come in here, so I'm definitely expecting BC to go here, and with that I'm expecting CoHLLition to come and counter that, even going really wide to try and take this. That needs to be taken, and that needs to be held if you want to hold checkpoint. So if you're the CoHLLition side, you need to hold this point for you to safely secure Chapel. But two main areas are going to be here. Tanks quite close for the Axis into terms of Chapel. So as well as the allies, but one probably a little bit wide because I know you can get a good angle quite far from here. But I don't think I'd want Chapel. I would rather have WN4 for the top point. I think that's going to be the best one. But you know, we could be wrong and we get this, or we get WN7, which we're going to have a little look at now before the game starts. Bad Company looking to take these particular areas here where they can reinforce and push in all the way around. CoHLLition to try and counter that as well. One flanking squad, which I'm expecting WD44 to do. I'm just going to double check that we haven't gone live just yet. No, we're on 95, so we're all good for time. I'm expecting CoHLLition to try and get kind of down south edge of the map, because there is a building there with a little bit of a wall that can really put some OPs there and push in really edge of the map and counter the Bad Company. Of course, they're going to come through this meat grind area, reinforced by this one particular building, and we saw WTH on this particular building last week, and TL were constantly going for it, putting satchels in it, and that was their big reinforcement area. And I think if you can take that from the Axis, from the allies, you know, from BC to from the CoHLLition, I think it could definitely work in your favor, and it worked last week, so why would it not work again? We'll see. But I'm expecting quite a bit of RT in here, not maybe so much tank. I think if you get a tank in there, it's going to be a really good benefit for you and your players. Big morale boost. It can really help defend, but we will see at how all of this will plan out. So there's quite a bit of information going on. I would like to see quite fair points. I'm big about the fair points, either top line or like a triangle shape. Make it all fair, because I think that will really bring out the best, and I'd like to see second, third and fourth all closely together here. Then you get to see a little bit of meat grind and stuff like that. So we are on about 97%. So players. Sorry, so we're almost there. You can say percent. Because it is technically out of 100. So 97. We're just waiting for a few. So I think you guys go grab yourself a drink, go grab a cookie, milkshake, I don't know, whatever you want. Beer is the best because it is Sunday. And I'll see you over there in the game. Let's jump. Okay. So, 6 minutes and counting. Let's have a little look at how this is all loading up for us for now. There is already a draw going live, so I'm hoping all of you have voted. If not, I believe that there is a few more minutes or seconds that you can vote before this game goes. But it's channel points, you know. There's no money involved. It's just a little bit of fun. Who do you think will win? Will it be CoHLLition or will it be the Bad Company? It's going to be a good game. It's on Utah. It's going to be good. There's nothing about it. But just throwing out there that there is a Hell Let Loose spring season final going on against Quarantine the line right now. So if you want to watch that and also watch this, just open both screens or split your browser and away we go. Double checking with everything, it seems to be okay. Right. Let's get into it. Get the music up. We won't have the gameplay. It's put on about 65. We're on 96 players. So let's have a quick look. Who did we miss from the team lineup? Najbolly, I don't remember seeing him. Mickey, also new. Capello. Oh no, we saw Capello in there. Unsure about Craven, but now hello to Craven. Toxie. Maybe I might have missed him. Crazy Dutchman, definitely didn't see him in there. So we got him. Hertzgodjan, also here. Vaha. Going to be dangerous, he is. Absolutely dangerous. I'm excited. But also, speaking of which, there is a streamer for the French side. That is going to be FRJU365, so don't forget to go check him out. He seems a bit new to the streaming world, so go give him some love, go give him a follow, go show your support to him, because he will be streaming for the opposition side tonight. And I will just close the door. There's only like 5 minutes left of the wash. Sorry. 97 players. Just double checking if there's any message to say we're delayed. We don't seem to be, no message at the moment. Let's just double check to see if everyone else is okay. In fact, they might actually be trying to speak to me. Wait. Let's have a little look to see. Oh. Every time I do that, every time I start getting a little bit of action, map changes. We are ready to go. It looks like it's going to be 97 to 50. Bad Company's got all of its players. We're just missing maybe one or two, unless it is just going to be a 46 because I count as one. We'll see. But I can't see. Will he get a last shot? Oh, they exchanged. Is it going to be that sort of game? Is it going to be that sort of game? I don't know. Don't forget, grab that drink. Be with you shortly. We're ready. Let's go. And I love streaming for the CoHLLition, especially Scars, because he allows me to have a squad leader position, and because I love seeing all of these marks here, which you don't normally see in competition because they use every single position available. So it's nice to see where commanders and where infantry are marking and stuff like that. It gets a real good understanding of how your team that you're streaming for is playing. And look at that. Look at that. Is it fair points? St. Marie approach, Drownfields, then WN7, up into Hill 5, down into Uncle Red. I think it's going to be a good...
Yes.
My guys exited Hill 5. G.
I think it's going to be a good test for CoHLLition, having that big split between the points. CoHLLition will definitely need to be taking WN7 because they can't push onto WN7 and defend Hill 5. It's quite a bit stretch. But with that stretch, the Bad Company need to stretch as well. So it's going to be good. And I think if we get WN7 for the CoHLLition side, it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be really good, intense battle here. But WN7 has to be one of the hardest points to try and get into. So I'm interested to see how this is coming. Just double checking my ping. It's okay at the moment. Remember last week on Starland Ground it was a bit iffy. No notes here for Bad Company. It looks like they're probably going to be doing it. There we are. 3 RT guys already ready. I'm not seeing notes though. Oh, there they are. RT's firing. Quick, let's get in there. Okay. Truck coming in. Truck also coming in for Bad. We're seeing another truck getting off. Looks like, yep, Garrison, supply guy, and a squad lead. Artie's hitting, but just missed. That truck looks like Wolfie and Nudgeball are going to be doing the Garrison mark. Probably in and around this building here. But let's have a look as they start pushing in. Here they go. Both come in at exactly the opposite angle. This is going to be interesting. What's the Artie going to be like? I'm not seeing much from CoHLLition side though. Oh, there it is. And look at that. Bad company already in that main building. It's going to be tough now. Real tough. And supported with a tank as well. I think straight off. Bad company already going for this. And they look like they're flanking already. Already looking to push on to the next point. Supply transport truck going down. Hitman here to support. Vaha in just on the outside of the building. Sushi wants to push, but gets caught by Clancy. I don't know if that was a strafing or the arty there. Sully gets taken out, and it's all for bad company, but Sully gets taken out. Tank wants to push. We do have a tank just on the outskirt. There it is. I can see it now. There is what we were talking about. Taking that building here, and it's crucial. Either team that wants WN7 that takes this. Keep an eye on this as he pushes up. Here he comes. And he executes. What's he up to? Is he going to put a satchel? Oh, they're fighting for every inch of this map. Look at it, even down between the wall and the trees here. BC finally capping WN7. Kappa going down as well. Let's have a little look to see what it's like at Hill 5. We've already got a recon tank teasing the defensive S45 and nada. But nada. Took it with ease. No push onto Hill 5 just yet. Nasbrock in Chapel. Execution on his left. Tibax and Minica on his right. The phalanx are trying to push round. Request for Artie on that particular building, but Damien coming through. Thunderic. Didn't see him on a lineup. Neither did we see Lackey, so I believe. But it looks like last week we saw the phalanx on the defense. It looks like it's their turn to attack and test the waters over here. Scars has got a few players in front. Blah blah. And Ollie. No more Ollie. Scars looks like he's watching. A little oh, blah blah comes out on top. Nudge ball. Flank still pushing. BC still holding on that main particular building north of WN7. So important that you have that. They're really pushing back the CoHLLition just by that particular building there. Would like to see a little bit more arty hitting on that, but don't look like they're pushing. Barrow leading it. Sully. Crazy Dutchman. Sonic. Sonic. No way, they're not seeing him. Crazy Dutchman. Missed his shots. Takes one. No. Sonic, will he get crazy? Oh, but Sonic knows where the garrison is though. What's Barrow going to be able to do as he crawls? We'll keep an eye on him just for now. Crazy Dutchman and Barrow. It's just them and the garrison. Is there going to be any spawn to help? Lucas pushes out. Capello. He's got a few. He takes one. But we're seeing a little bit of a push here from Bad. Snitch takes one. Takes two. Hitman. And takes the third. Good defensive play from the WD 44 players. How are the flanks getting on with this flank? X-Pillars. It's coming up to Calzus. Calzus gets it. Little bit of a twitch there on the good old stream, but Thunderic takes Setzi. We got Spiros against two just behind him, but he doesn't see that yet. Will he see it now? Asmok takes Spiros, but Calzus comes from behind. Oh no, is he on the Gary? Claws on the garrison, takes it out. Primwolf in front. Wolfie? Look at this. Wolfie comes out, but we do have Hertzum and Wolfie be able to put down the supplies and for a Gary, but not anymore because they go down. Accurate arty here, absolutely. Danny against Blah Blah. We saw Blah Blah on the attack, but now he was coming for a little bit of defense to push. Zeus! Does he take the OP? And he does. Nice. Let's have a little look at the map here. CoHLLition got a few garrisons up, getting contested on one of them, or got some infantry around just north of Hill 5. Not any red line garrisons. No garrison near Hill 5 between the blue and the red. It looks like Scars is wanting one in and around here. But nothing too concerning at the moment. We're going to jump onto Mike's garrison shortly just to see if that's how accurate. But right now, we've got a big map. Big Matt is just there. You can just see him in the corner. Did he redeploy? Was he wounded? Doesn't matter. Sushi's here. Expellers might save the garrison. Does he? Oh, you almost. Recon player almost had a shot there, but Sexy would have come up and cleared. Kalzu's having a good game so far. Just get caught as I said that. Sorry. Oh, Major Wolf has got a few over here. Vinci looking to swing round. Oh, Major Wolf's left, right as he's looking. Disgusting hit there, Major Wolf did. Throwing an AT rocket at his enemy. Let's see a bombing run here. It's going to be on Hill 5. We're not seeing one from Scars just yet. Stefro is behind. Has he built a garrison? Let's have a little look. No, he's just being sneaky at the moment. Damien pushes. AMT is also here. Lucas, get his call. Good. Vinch on the left. Good. Just hiding at the moment. Thunderic might actually be able to get a hit on the MG. Or Kalzus. No one gets him just yet. Danny looks like he's gonna go wide. Thunderic goes down. Barrow still at the front of the action. Doing a fantastic job for him and his team here. What's he gonna do? Oh, he's jumped over. He's jumped through. Hitman. Sees and kills. Claws. With a cheeky run through the middle of the field. Who's actually gonna get them? Hurt a Najba? Don't let him. Oh, caught him in the end. Wow, if only a tank here to really help defend and Big Mac. That just goes to show how aggressive Bad Company are trying to be right now with no one in the point here. Scars could be cheeky and thrown ahead. We'll see. Big long line from the WD-44s. Denny, the Mike squad, is finally managed to make it onto that garrison just on the side here. Oh, land on that, but he gets taken out as well. But they're flanking behind. Minokota, Tibax, Ollie. Minokota takes. Tibax is down. Ollie's still pushing. Need to get these players here. Crazy dodge. OP down. Contestment. We go in already. Spiros spawned, but he gets taken out. Bad Company work together really well and to take that. Do we have anything close by? We don't really. Snitch blocker. Looks like a lot of the WD guys are coming back from the south, pushing up into Hill 5. Major Wolf has got a few. What can he do? He's got Gut and Cambor. Cambor. Scavana. Ollie. Ollie might get... Oh, Ollie goes down. It's very close. CoHLLition probably could slightly get a hold of this if they get a few more bodies. Tibax just survives there. Spiros pushes. Oh! It looked like he tripped on a rock and went down. Absolutely unlucky. Golf with a fantastic shot. Garrison was also hit, and now that they've capped, it won't be blocked. Blaze Taurus is on the right side. He goes down. Ollie, Campbell, 1v1 here. All picking their own player. Campbell's still alive. Golf takes him out. Simon's pushing on the left. Lots of smoke from the CoHLLition, allowing them to push in. This is good, RT. It got a few, but his first hit was accurate. Uncle, Mama. Thank you very much, Uncle Matt. This is good work. Not bad. Ollie goes down. Even better work from the RT. Allowing Vaha and Clancy, two great players, to push. Fantastic hit with the RT. Will it finish up? Oh, that is a real strong hit there from the RT. Minakata gets taken out again. Vaha trying desperately to crawl up there. Thunderic is behind. Kalzus is also here. Another spawn wave from an OP this time. Squirrel takes Kalzus. But let's have a little look at that last point. How's it looking for Bad Company? Does have a garrison. I think Toxie might see that. Stalked him. Just trying to get a shot on Toxie. Teasing the sniper. We are here in a tank now. Toxie might not survive for long now as this recon comes in. But are they going to be able to... Oh, it's a broken AT cannon. Toxie's got a few. If he just looks to his right, he pushes. This actually could work. No. It decides to go wide. Let's have a little look at Hill 5. Thunderic all alone. Big amount of numbers there to defend. Thunderic should go down. I mean, if he does it, every player, every community will be wanting him if he can get capping that point. It's going to be a big ask. But I want to have a quick look. Did Toxie get that garrison down? I doubt it. Looking at these two bad boys, I highly doubt this is... This is the first airhead of the day. We haven't actually heard any of them, and it's gonna land awfully close on Uncle Red. See if we can see where the blueprint will be. It's a bad one. It's a bad bombing run. Only takes one player out, nothing else. But it does allow the garrison of the airhead to spawn, and it's a dangerous one. No one's spotted it. Oh! Thankfully the tank did though. That would have been a scary moment for the CoHLLition. Snitch blocker. Got Big Mac pushing. Squirrel taking a few hits. But let's have a look. Big Mac coming behind. What's he going to do? Just kill. No melee. I've won a melee. Bad Company. Golf. Taking a few and being extra cheeky by being in a little gap there. Ollie trying to see. Najbrook didn't quite see his enemy there. Let's see. Is he going to be able to make it? Takes the OP. Ooh. What else is going to happen from this? 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. Hitman is watching, but Hitman can't watch anymore. He's dead. Sully. Is he? He sees. He sees. No, he doesn't. It's very scary when you just start to crawl up to a garrison. You don't know if that's going to be the moment where they spawn, but for L, it works very nicely. And now, CoHLLition, very tricky situation here. Danny versus Claus. Claus got 1 kill. Danny chases. But he's got X-Pillars. Parachute, can you save? Takes 1. Claus. Oh. Oh. What a shot from the AT. Taking out. Such teamwork there. Claus survives though. Garrison down. Thunderick is still here. Not anymore. Sorry. Tough game for the CoHLLition. Really, really strong. Absolutely strong. From Bad Company. And they are up. They've got a good handful of players already in here. Stalk him. Leading it. But 75 is here. Cuff. We do have a garrison where we just saw next to the WD-44 player. Oh, will we see a little bit of... Tons of smoke. I'm guessing that's going to be the BCs, guys. Scars is also here. Malta has got 1. Big Mick. Big Mick comes. Now this is dangerous from the CoHLLition because they don't have the upper hand of the hill over on the beach. Addy against Jessop. Good player Jessop is. Seen him numerous times. And there you go. Ollie here to support. See an airhead coming up. We're going to jump on that very shortly. And it is almost over for the CoHLLition. Under 2 minutes, but they instantly defended it very well. But Ollie looks like he might be near the garrison. Blah blah. Oh, he got us taken out. Minakota. Minako. Mini Koa. Mini Koa. Shall I say? Mini Koa takes the garrison, and I think that this might be it, regardless of the airhead on hill 5. You see a little bit more action here. Snitch blocker goes down. %50 has been capped for BC. Will BC be able to push back the oncoming defensive units from CoHLLition? Not at the moment. It's good, they're creeping. Lucas! And they are very successfully defending. Woofy is trying to push. But there we go. Can CoHLLition change this around? They've got plenty of time. Panzer. First bit of action that we're going to see from the tank. 1v1. Should be the Panzer coming out on top against the 75. Second hit about to go. Savannah gets taken out. Jessup will just does not be. Hold up. They don't see each other. No way. Here we go. Here we go. 75 misses his chance. Panzer takes a hit. Any second now. Panzer can't see. Someone else got that. Who? Scavana. Maybe? What a... maybe the Tiger? How did the Panzer not see that? But it does not matter. Blah blah pushes. More coming. It's creeping up to the 50% mark. And it's very dangerous. Very dangerous for CoHLLition having a Tiger and Panzer on the last point. No matter how good you are, it's extremely difficult to attack that or defend it. Thunderick was trying to come for that Tiger. Just double checking my ping. 140, a little bit high, a little bit lagging issues. I'm sorry in the chat if you're watching for the lag. It's one of the ongoing issues I'm trying to sort out, but and I take it an airhead to support, but that won't even land. One last ditch from the CoHLLition, but I think it's going to be it. Absolutely unlucky from CoHLLition, but fantastically played from Lutvata from BC side. Very dominated the field. Absolutely great play. Scar's unlucky on his side. The points weren't in his favours. What are we going to see from CoHLLition? Definitely going to see more and more games from them to try and get back up into that competitive scene, because I know that they want to go for the new seasonal. Whether we see BC in it or not, I hope so, because they played extremely well. Let's get everyone in the chat. Let me just load everything up. I'll see you on the interview stage. So we are here. We're in. Let's just make sure everyone starts to coming in now that will join us. And we're going to talk about the game and what each side kind of felt about the game. What were the strengths, what were the weaknesses, where they feel that went really well. But we've got Scars, Lutvata, and FRJ, I believe it was FRJ 365. I probably got that wrong, do apologise, but they're all going to be joining us very shortly. While we wait for them to join, we obviously mentioned before the game, we've got Core taking on TL for the spring seasonal final. Obviously I've missed it, and obviously if you've watched this live then you might have missed it as well. So do not forget that tomorrow is the last recapping. Yeah, the last one for this seasonal, but it's going to be hosted on the Garthnix's stream, so go give him a little follow. That's his extension, and we're going to have Heidi, Jane, Abusify, Statsman, the winning commander of whatever team, and also myself and Garthnix, all there to talk about the whole entire seasonal and what went well and how did everyone feel about it. You know, we've had a few upsets, we've seen some cracking games, but that's all for another time. I'm just double checking to see where they are. FRJU is all. Hey, shall I say bonjour, comment ça va?
Bonjour. Hello.
Hello. That's it. Me done now. I don't know anything else. Sorry.
No, don't worry. I will speak a bit English, but my English is not very good. But
I
yes.
absolutely understand you. You know your English is perfect, better than my French. So while we wait for the commanders to join, how was that game for you?
Well, it was very nice game for me. Well, very difficult perhaps for the CoHLLition, but was very good. Very good move, I think. Very good defense from the BC.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, what else? Good. And you?
I thought it was good. I think it was very strong for the BC side. I think it was a bit tough for the CoHLLition, being extremely offensive. I'm not too sure if CoHLLition were expecting that from BC. I've never seen BC as a unit play before, so I definitely wasn't expecting it. But it looked like you only had one squad attacking the point W7, and the rest were already starting to push on to the next, and it's very good to see.
Very good.
But I've seen a few players stand out, a few players that did really well. Was there anyone in particular that from you that stood out from your team?
From the BC, a very good player. I don't know. I think they all played very well.
Yeah.
But yes, I don't know because there was a very good defense with Nasbrock and yes, a very good attacks and yeah, I don't know in fact what is good a good player.
Well, we
Well,
have Levata. Is that how? Did I say it right?
yes, Iluvatar. Yes.
Ilulvata. Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
Hello.
Sorry. What did,
How are you? How was the game for you?
well, it was a good game. I'm quite happy with what we did. It's the first time, well, one of the first time we play together with one of the new teams we integrated to the coalitions, which are 29 SD. And we weren't sure to be able to play together well, but it went quite fine. And so yes, I think we did a good game. We by taking WN7, which is always a tricky point, and taking it, I was quite relieved because once you have it, it's quite hard for enemy to get it back,
Yep.
whichever camp you are. And also we had the luck to, well, luck or skill or whatever, to kill one of their transport truck on it,
Yes.
which made it favorable for us. So this was a good thing. Also, the players of my team did well. I didn't have to give much orders to them. They were quite well placed. I also could send some more men in attack to put pressure on the enemy, which went well, I think. And the defense did well too, with 2 squads so to do it, and some help of the drops I could send.
I haven't. I must say I haven't fully seen you guys play as a unit, and you were saying that you have a new edition 29 SD. From how you guys as a team played, it looked like you've been playing
well
for a few months together.
Yeah, it's coalition that is maybe 5 months age, okay, something like that. We started with other players. We had some leave, we had some enter. So from let's say 2 or 3 match, we have a structure that is quite okay with us. We had a problem of number, and we filled that with the entrance of the 29 SD recently. So I think we have a good structure now, and we probably will be able to do some good games. We are for now creating, so we need more matches, of course, more tests.
Yep.
But it's a start. Well,
It definitely is a good start. Are you looking to go into the seasonal next time?
we are still talking about it.
Okay.
But because it needs some investment, okay, and for now we like I said, we are quite young together, so we need to see if everyone is on the same side for this. But let's say if 1 month ago we weren't sure we could, because we had the number problem I just talked about, and maybe now we have the numbers, so we might think about it.
Okay. I have to say, in your game, I was quite thrown off at how offensive you lot were. You were on WN7, you had a little light tank push in, and it looked like it was only one transport truck that actually went to WN7 and managed to capture the point. After you captured the point, your team were already over the map and looking towards Hill 5. That was fantastic to see. And then a little bit later on, I went back into WN7 and all I saw was a Tiger tank and an engineer. That was it. So that really goes to show how offensive your team were. And it was great to see. It was a bit like watching Core. They are extremely offensive.
Well, that's really a good comparison. I'm not sure we deserve this, but that's a bit my idea from recent matches. I am commander, because we had in the past rather defensive strategy. And for now, I'm trying to work on a more offensive strategy, not letting, of course, the defense defenseless, but making sure we keep pressure. Like I said, I think I had this time a few defense squad go in attack too, because we were quite okay and we could do this. So. This match turned out to be quite offensive, and if we can keep that rhythm to the enemy, I think it's great. I think that's the idea to win, because when you impose your rhythm, the enemy has no choice but back and try to compensate it.
Yeah. Hello, Scars.
Hello to
Hi.
everybody.
Hello, mate.
Hello. Congrats
Congrats to you too,
for the win.
and thanks for the game, which was a great game.
From your part, I agree. From ours, we need work a lot. You did a fantastic job. You defend well, you attack well. I see you are a very experienced team. So I
Well,
think you
we
deserve the win.
have experienced players, but we are not a very experienced team yet. But we are
No.
trying to. Thanks anyway. It's,
You're on a good road anyway.
Yeah. Things are working. I think CoHLLition has still got a few areas that they want to work on. I think Scars knows that. But it was good from your side, CoHLLition. From Scars, you defended Hill 5 for quite a while. You were constantly trying to push into WN7, but once you lost that particular building in the northeast, it was like a little downward spiral from there. You had a lot of WD-44 players up on the length of the trees trying to get back into it, but like you said, BC defended very, very well on that one. But you managed to come back from that fifth cap. They were contesting it and they almost caught over half of it. You came back and you defended it, and like I said last week, your response to your reactions in the game is probably one of your best traits. You're very quick to get back, but it definitely was very, very tough from how it was looking from above. They were very, very offensive.
Yeah, and especially if you play with a team you've never played before, so it adds an extra factor. You don't know how they react. You never see them play, so you just go dynamic. For the first part about the Hill 5 attack, we were getting a lot of reports that they had a Gary on the north side, which they had. We tried to build our own. They take it off 2 or 3 times, I remember. We built another one more north, and as soon as we got this Gary, the offensive Gary of BC, we lost Hill 5. So from there, it was downhill for us. It is very hard to overcome when you're on the beach. and I was surprised by our guys that we held like 15 minutes more. And by the way, I noticed something very uneasy for me. We start the game playing 44, actually, including you.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a
So
few less players.
losing one full squad is not, of course, an excuse. They were much better. Even if we had this extra team, I think we would
Yeah,
lost the game anyway. Yeah,
it would have changed something,
yeah.
because it's on a start. It's very important to have the full squad, full team. So
Yeah, yeah.
what happened? You guys didn't show?
Listen, it's a new coalition. I think it's a no-show case for some people, but this is happening because this is a second game that the coalition playing. This game was much better than the other one, and as I told you, we play with two basic factors against us: an unknown enemy and a very experienced enemy. So they didn't make any mistakes as they attack. I could see that as a commander. I could see the layout, how they deploy their forces, and I understood that they had a plan all over the start. So when the enemy is prepared, when the enemy is a unknown factor, and when the enemy is an experienced one, then okay, then you have a lot of problems to deal with. But I'm really happy about my team. They struggled as long as they could, and it was generally a good game. I wish it would last a bit longer.
Yeah. You did quite good. Also, we were like I said, quite offensive. So it was a good thing that you could defend that long.
Mhm.
Well, and on the last point, it's very hard for you to defend it. It's no luck, but the map is like that. So
Yeah, and you use the two tigers in the south side. So
yeah.
when you
Yeah.
lock the south side, is going tough for the US.
Exactly, and we had also tank support, which did a great game too.
Yeah,
So I understand it was quite tough for you. But if you're in a new coalition with unknown players, I know what you're living. So good game.
Yeah.
I've come through it.
Connection. I'm starting to getting tired of being in the loser side. Okay, I gotta do something. That's
Then
the second
change
time.
it next week. Change it next week. Let's go.
On Friday. In
Yes, Friday.
Yeah, we have Tannenberg. Yeah,
Okay, bring it on.
yeah.
FIJU, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No, I was translating to my chat.
Oh. How do you say thank you, everyone, for watching? Thank you,
c'est
everyone,
beaucoup.
for watching.
Oh, okay.
Merci à tous d'avoir
Merci à
regardé.
tous d'avoir regardé.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
tough.
not even gonna try that. Merci beaucoup. Just merci beaucoup.
You want to hear? You want to hear the Greek version? It's Efcharistopoli.
Yeah, I'm kind of. Yeah, I'll stick with English. But thank you very much for everyone for joining
Yes,
to talk.
thank you,
together.
thank you.
Congratulations to BC and congratulations to CoHLLition. But
Yes,
yeah, great game. Tough game.
congratulations.
Thanks for the stream and thanks, Cars. Good game.
And thanks for the organizing. It was perfect. Everything was perfect. Don't forget that, because organizations tend to fail, but this one was excellent in anywhere.
Nice.
Yeah, it'd be a
Okay,
pleasure
yeah.
to play again.
Oh, yeah.
See you guys.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
So there you have it. There we have 5-0 to Bad Company, 0 to CoHLLition. It's the second game now. Both 2-0s, both quite quick games. What's going to happen on their third game? I don't know, but you should come and watch and join us with it. Scars has said a little bit of a secret. I don't think he's publicly announced it yet. But there is a game, a special game happening on Sunday. Now, if you've been following me since the beginning, you might recognize this. Tannenberg I believe I was wearing a Santa's outfit, red beard. I believe that was the game. It's back, part 2, Friday. Don't go anywhere. I will obviously post it all around social media, so do follow all of these social medias. It's quite down there, right down there. But yes, it was a fantastic event last time back in November, December. It's going to be another fantastic, and the communities that are involved, let's just say one of them are in the final, spring seasonal final, one of them's involved already. It's going to be epic. Stay tuned for Friday. I'll try and go live throughout the week so you can get a little bit more of a glimpse of it. But yes, it's all about these guys down here below. Fantastic game, tough game. Thank you for joining. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for the follows, and I will see you very, very soon. Take care.